Hello guys, this is Roger69501 and welcome to my channel. Well, the comic that I'm gonna display is coming from the 90s and it is Venom the Maze Part 1 of 3, which is pretty cool cover. Check that out. Sorry about the glare. Pretty cool cover. You know, the story is pretty neat. You know, it's nothing special. You know, 90s story, so it does what it's supposed to do. At least to me, it did, which is entertain you. Okay. On this video, I'm gonna give you my thoughts for, well, Brian Azzarello and Bermejo, Batman Dan, Part 1 of 3. Now check out this cover. Awesome cover. The Joker is dead. Well, what you see on the cover actually is on the inside. Well, what can I say? Well, the story, before I start, the story is really good. I mean, just like Batman, typical Batman story that has to do with a mystery. It's not like Superman stories, where you can go more straight to the point. But this one, when it comes to Batman, the story, well, it's a big mystery. The art. Well, what can I say? The art is just, well, look at this. Look at it. Look at that art. You cannot get anything better than that. Well, get anything better than that have to be Alex Ross. That's the only one I will put Bermejo next to Alex Ross in that same level. Realistic art. Okay, so the story. The story is, well, Superman is on the ambulance. And he managed to escape. He got wounded real bad. Not only that, the Joker is dead. Batman doesn't know how. He's dead. And some people blame Batman. So now Batman is the fugitive. So Batman is wounded real bad. He's bleeding all over the place. For you know, there's a few times that we actually see Batman that he's wounded and he's getting weak. Well, although on the end he always managed to pull it off. But you know, here it doesn't look too good. So, like I said, so he fall off the bridge to the river just to end up on the shore. And it's also like another typical Batman story that when they start a new story like this one, they always touch the parents' death. He's always managed to, or he either dreaming about the death of the parents, or he's about to die, where he's hallucinating his parents, or the moment that his parents die. That kind of like, if they don't make a story establishing the parents' death, it's kind of like every time they do that, they are establishing his state of mind. If that makes any sense. Maybe because we already know that Batman, he's not too good over here. I mean, yes, he's smart, intelligent, all that, but he's still dragging the pain of his parents' death. So that's have to blow up sometime. That's why we have Heroes in Crisis. So I guess the first one that must have been there had to be Batman. So back to the story. So we see that, and then when he managed to escape, well, we get to see Constantine. Why not? So Constantine, you know, so it's a story that goes kind of like the real world and the outer world. So we see demons, and then we see so they find a body on the river, which, not only that, we get to see Deadman also. So now we have Batman, Deadman, and Constantine. So this is not about, to me, if we have those two characters like Constantine and Deadman, that means that this story is going to be more about the outer limits, kind of like on the paranormal world. That's what I believe so. But what they have to do with that, I don't know. The thing is that the body that they found on the river happens to be the Joker. So, I mean, look at the face of the Joker's there. Look at it over here. Creepy looking. So the Joker's there. So everybody thinks it's Batman the one who killed him. So we get to see how we go to the past when we get to see Bruce Wayne when he was a kid. So it's like always, no matter the story. I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad thing. It's just sometimes I believe that they overuse it. Then it feels like to me like they need something to make the story a little bit longer, so they add different moments when he was a kid with his parents before Bruce's parents got killed. So it's not a bad thing, but you know, after a while, I feel like they're overusing it. So we get to see Commissioner Gordon and say, look, the Batman, he's the one who killed him. He's the one who's killed the Joker. He's running away, and Batman is chasing him, and all that. And then we get to the Batcave where we see Bruce Wayne naked, and that's how all hell breaks loose. Why DC Comics decide to do that? Well, because I guess they need an excuse to make it kind of, if they didn't have any nudity, it would not be the dark books as they want to do it. DC Black Label. So they need to have this nudity of Bruce Wayne in it. Otherwise, it will not be Black Label. So now that they need to do that, to me, it doesn't add nothing to the story, and it doesn't take out nothing to the story. So to me, I don't know, whatever, you know, just whatever. But some people got very upset about it. So there's only two pans about you know. It reminds me of the cover with Bruce Wayne. Now they were going to publish it, but they changed their mind, which it was the Joker and Catwoman, that she has kind of like a smile with the blood, and the Joker have his arm around her with the gun pointing down, and people got crazy. That's just too much. That's almost pornography, and blah blah. I mean, and that was just a cover, and the cover didn't show nothing. Now, when they actually show something, oh, believe me, I guess you all know what happened. The internet just blow up. So after that, so we see that Deadman is changing body from body. So it's not much until we get to the end where we get to see what's her name, Satana. So we get to see Satana also. So, and the story is, well, we go back in time where we see Bruce Wayne, and he's kind of like remembering when he was a kid, and he see this kind of like a devilish, half girl, half devil, kind of like a witch, like she's eating a bat, which I'm not sure who's this girl is, which that's another mystery. Maybe she's the one who killed the Joker. Who knows? So, and that's it. And then if we end up, the story ends, which is very controversial for some people, is when he's on the church, he see the cross with Jesus Christ full of blood, with reading ha 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 of blood. I believe it's blood. I mean, really awesome artways. Do not misunderstand me over here. Lovely page. Love the art. And that's it. And we get to see the cover for issue number 2 over here. And that was it. That's the story. The format, do I like it? Yes and no. I like it, yeah, well, because you get to have more panels for each page, more stories. But it's kind of like, it's kind of hard. Maybe because I'm so used to having comic books, when I get this size, it's kind of like, feels like out of place. But it's good. I mean, I like the cover. This is prestige format, which has a very nice back spine. So this is another mystery story. Who killed the Joker? So that's it. Who killed the Joker? And who wounded so bad? Batman. I don't know if Batman was fighting the Joker at the moment that the Joker died. So I don't know. And that's it. So we give it. The story was really good. It's really, the story is good. It's just the art. I mean, the story, it might be a little bit creepy, but it's creepy because of the art. Make the story so creepy. I mean, I cannot wait to have part 2 and part 3. And this has to be read. It has to be awesome to read it one book after the other. Have all 3 books and just read it one after the other, as if it was a trade paperback. But it has to read awesome. And that's it. I would give it 4 out of 5. It was really good. I like it. I'm not gonna give it 5 because, well, it's not a 5. Yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna give it 4. But I like it very much. Really good story. But I will give it 4 out of 5. Well, guys, this is it. I hope that you like this video. Till later. Bye.